resist. You cannot resist.
Vader coming!
You cannot flee. You test my patience. Worthless. Let go.
Polyfluoroalkyl substances, short PFAS. They keep your coat dry, your pen on stick, and your makeup lasts longer because of them. PFAS also have some of the strongest chemical bonds. That's why they're called forever chemicals. They take forever to break down. This means they can accumulate in your body. At high concentrations, PFAS are linked to cancer, kidney damage, low sperm quality, reduced immune response, and they can make vaccines less effective. 97% of people in the US have PFAS in their blood. To take in less PFAS, limit packaged, fast and frozen food. Get rid of microwave popcorn and non-stick cookware. Using
Forever chemicals, PFAS. You've probably heard about them lately and where they come from. But what are they? PFAS stands for per and polyfluoroalkyl substances. Need a translation? They're basically chains of carbon and fluorine, but stronger than your uncle's political opinions. Their bond is so crazy strong that it doesn't even break down in water or heat. And unfortunately, that means it doesn't break down inside of your body either, causing problems like hormonal disruption, reproductive concerns, and increasing cancer risk, just to name a few. That's why we call them forever chemicals. They don't leave, they don't break down, they don't play nice, and that's the problem.
What else is in there? Well, the BPAs and the phthalates and mostly BPAs and these forever chemicals are very concerning. These forever chemicals don't leave the body. That's their concern, or the concern rather. I think for me, just trying to limit drinking out of plastic bottles has become important. If you buy things in plastic like fruits or vegetables, which they do a lot now, which I do, can't always make it to farmers markets. Putting it into a bowl, rinsing it off is key. Those little steps and not handling receipts is key. If you do have to handle receipts for work, you should wear nitrite gloves. Not nitrite, excuse me. You should wear nitrile gloves. Nitrite would be something else. Nitrile gloves. Latex would be not as good, but still better than handling a lot of receipts. What else?
You won't believe why PFAS stick around for centuries. PFAS, or forever chemicals, are notorious for their incredible persistence. Why? It's all about their strong carbon-fluorine bonds, one of the toughest chemical bonds in nature. These bonds make PFAS resistant to heat, water, and even chemical degradation. Unlike other pollutants, PFAS don't break down easily under sunlight, bacteria, or oxidation. That means they stick around in soil, water, and even living organisms for decades or more. Scientists have found PFAS in the Arctic and deep-sea marine life, proving their global reach. So next time you hear about forever chemicals, remember that they're not just a nickname. PFAS are here to stay, and we need to understand them better to tackle this environmental challenge. You won't believe why PFAS stick around for centuries. PFAS, or Forever Chemicals, are notorious for
My name is Chris Hansen, and I was gaslit by 3M to think that the forever chemicals that I found in human blood were safe. I started working for 3M in 1996, and I was 27 years old. I took the job working at 3M in the environmental lab because I thought maybe I could make a difference. I'm an analytical chemist, and so I developed methods. And one of the things that I did was to develop a really sensitive method for a group of compounds we now call PFAS. PFAS is extremely long-lived. It builds up in the human body, so it both sticks around in the environment and it sticks around in humans. So I found that PFAS compounds were prevalent in the environment and in the blood of almost every person on Earth. You know, I didn't know it was toxic at the time, but I know that now. Head to the link in bio to find out more about my story. My name is Chris Hansen, and I was gaslit by 3M to think that the
I'm a go-getter. Coming for the town, we gon' burn it down.
When did he switch it up?
Down. No, they don't know better.
What the?
Never had a doubt, they gon' hear us now. We gon' party up with a cup round the bonfire.
When did he switch it up to country, though?
Crazy hair with the mud tie. Candy on the plane, she's a bad beat. Money in the bank, bought the Jack D, sippin' country. Gold chain with the blue jeans, and the money gets the pretty thing.
I ain't gonna lie, he sound good on country too. I didn't know this.
We got like to celebrate, so we do this every day. Like go, I'm a go-getter. Coming for the town, we gon' burn it down.
When did he switch it up?
Down. No, they don't know better.
What the?
Never had a doubt, they gon' hear us now. We gon' party up with a cup round the bonfire.
When did he switch it up to country, though?
Crazy hair with the mud tie. Candy on the plane, she's a bad beat. Money in the bank, bought the Jack D, sippin' country. Gold chain with the blue jeans, and the money gets the pretty thing.
I ain't gonna lie, he sound good on country too. I didn't know this.
We got like to celebrate, so we do this every day. Like go, I'm a go-getter. Coming for the town, we gon' burn it down.
When did he switch it up?
Down. No, they don't know better.
What the?
Never had a doubt, they gon' hear us now. We gon' party up with a cup round the bonfire.
When did he switch it up to country, though?
Crazy hair with the mud tie. Candy on the plane, she's a bad beat. Money in the bank, bought the Jack D, sippin' country. Gold chain with the blue jeans, and the money gets the pretty thing.
I ain't gonna lie, he sound good on country too. I didn't know this.
We got like to celebrate, so we do this every day. Like go, I'm a go-getter. Coming for the town, we gon' burn it.